Welcome to the English news of Bình Phước radio, television station, and newspaper. You are with me, Thục Anh, and following our headlines as usual. Promoting information on Vietnam-Cambodia land border affairs. Notable achievements in ethnic and religious affairs. Vietnam and Singapore Innovation Talent Exchange Forum. Vietnam's North-South Railway journey ranked as the world's best train-wide in 2025. On the morning of June 18th, in the border district of Bù Đốc, the Steering Committee for Border Affairs of Bình Phước Province, in coordination with the People's Committee of Bù Đốc District, held a conference to disseminate information on land border affairs between Vietnam and Cambodia for 2025.
Delegates were briefed on the current situation of the land borderline between Vietnam and Cambodia, the outcomes of demarcation and market planting, the contents of legal documents related to the land borders signed by the two countries, and were also informed about practical issues in managing and protecting territorial sovereignty and national border security in the current period. Huỳnh Thị Bé Năm, Director of the Department of Foreign Affairs and Permanent Deputy Head of the Steering Committee of Border Affairs of Bình Phước Province, emphasized that the communication work on the territorial borders plays a very important role in raising awareness and responsibility among the entire political system and the people, especially those living in border areas. This helps maintain political security, social order and safety, and contributes to building a peaceful, friendly, cooperative, and sustainably developed border between Vietnam and Cambodia. Through the conference, officials, party members, and residents of Bù Đốc District were equipped with more knowledge and a proper understanding of border affairs, thereby actively participating in safeguarding national territorial sovereignty and building a stronger local community.
Ethnic and religious affairs in Bình Phước Province have seen many notable achievements in the first 6 months of this year. This was affirmed by the Provincial Committee for Ethnic and Religious Affairs at a mid-year review held on the afternoon of June 17.
In the first half of 2025, Bình Phước disbursed over 48 billion Vietnam dong under the National Target Program for Socio-Economic Development in Ethnic Minority and Mountainous Areas, achieving 60.2% of the plan, supporting production and livelihoods for thousands of ethnic minority households. At the same time, many essential infrastructure projects were completed and put into use, contributing to improving the material and spiritual life of people in remote and isolated areas. Communication and legal policies were strengthened, raising community awareness, programs supporting ethnic minority women in accessing capital and economic development received a due attention. Security and order in ethnic and religious areas were maintained, with no hotspots occurring, contributing to the political stability and socio-economic development at the grassroots level. In the second half of the year, the Department of Ethnic and Religious Affairs of Bình Phước will focus on reviewing ongoing plans and tasks in the area to serve the integration process, implementing key socio-economic development tasks for ethnic minority areas, properly carrying out policies for reputable individuals in ethnic communities, policies for exemplary village elders, and other ethnic and religious policies.
Bình Phước Electricity Company had recently held its 2025 customer conference and announced plans for electricity supply and energy saving throughout the province. The conference was held online from the company's headquarters to all affiliated electricity units.
Bình Phước Electricity Company now manages over 401 kilometers of 110 kilovolt transmission lines and 83 kilometers of medium and low voltage lines, with 11,411 distribution substations and a total installed capacity of over 2566 megavolt ampere, serving more than 333,000 customers. In 2024, total electricity savings reached over 99 million kilowatt hours, exceeding the assigned target. In the first 5 months of 2025, savings were over 38 million kilowatt hours. Facing forecasts of continued rising electricity demand, the company is focusing on solutions for operation, supply, and energy saving, while also implementing load shifting for large customers and adjusting loads in event of urgent supply shortages. At the conference, Bình Phước Electricity Company also conveyed the message of joining hands to use electricity efficiently and economically, contributing to a stable electricity supply and ensuring energy security to serve the province's economic development.
Moving on to the top stories around the country. On June 18th in Hanoi, the Ministry of Home Affairs, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, hosted the Vietnam-Singapore Innovation Talent Exchange Forum. The forum welcomed participation both in person and online from representatives of relevant Vietnamese ministry and agencies. The Ministry of Industry and Trade of Singapore, the Embassy of Singapore in Vietnam, as well as universities and businesses from both nations. The Memorandum of Understanding regarding the Vietnam-Singapore Innovation Talent Exchange Program was signed by both parties on August 28, 2023. The program aims to assist Vietnamese and Singaporean workers in securing short-term employment within a span of 2 years. Each year, the program recruits 300 candidates from Vietnam, and this number is expected to rise in the coming years. Accordingly, candidates prioritized for recruitment by both countries come from groups such as technical labor, cybersecurity, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, application programming, and software development. On the afternoon of June 18, Bình Dương Province held a ceremony in Bến Cát City to start construction on the section of Ho Chi Minh City's Ring Road No. 4 that traverses the locality. This is a vital national project of strategic importance for inter-regional connectivity and infrastructure development in the southern key economic region. Speaking at the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Mai Văn Chính emphasized that the Ring Road No. 4 will act as a catalyst for urban, industrial, and logistic development, create new space for growth, and alleviate traffic congestions in the region. The Deputy Prime Minister urged all relevant parties to mobilize maximum resources and collaborate closely to ensure the project is completed on schedule by 2027. The nearly 48-kilometer section in Bình Dương Province has 8 lanes. The total investment for Phase 1 surpasses 21.7 trillion Vietnamese dong, with the Baker IDC Đèo Cả joint venture acting as the project developer. Also on this occasion, Bình Dương Province inaugurated 3 significant traffic routes, including DT-743, DT-746, and DT-747B, contributing to fine-tuning infrastructure and enhancing regional connectivity. The seminar titled New Points on the Law, Amending and Supplementing a Number of Articles of the Law on Enterprises took place in Hanoi, coinciding with the time when the National Assembly officially approved this legal document. The seminar was organized by the Department for the Development of the Private Sector and Collective Economy under the Ministry of Finance. At the seminar, participants concentrated on analyzing key amendments, particularly the new regulations concerning beneficial owners, individuals who truly own and control the enterprise, including through intermediaries or legal representatives. That is one of significant step toward ownership transparency in enterprises, in line with international practices. The seminar also helped the businesses better understand their new legal obligation, reforms concerning market entry conditions, and responsibilities for information disclosure. This serves as an essential preparation for the business to comply with the regulations before the law officially takes effect on July 1st, 2025. In an article published in Lonely Planet's Amazing Train Journeys, travel expert ranked Vietnam's North-South Railway Journey, also known as the Reunification Express of Vietnam, as the top train journey among the world's 24 greatest railway rides in 2025. The railway is described as stretching a total of 1,726 kilometers, linking the two ends of the country and traversing numerous famous landmarks. That is one of Southeast Asia's best-loved railways and also one of the most epic overnight train journeys in the world. There is no better way to enter Vietnam's two major cities as the train travels through historic cities and even the country's spectacular coastline. Also named among the top-ranked journeys are the California Zephyr in the United States, ranked at the second, the Titicaca train in Peru, the third, the Beijing-Lhasa train in China, and the Transalpine in New Zealand, the fifth, respectively. And that's what 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch this news again, you can download our mobile app BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now, thanks for staying with us and see you next time.